Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. The Philadelphia 76ers with another season missing the playoffs in 2017, but they played a much more watchable brand of basketball, didn't they, fellas?
You know, the light at the end of the tunnel might not be a train after all. The fans trusted the process and have been rewarded. Because guess what? Ben Simmons is coming back!
Oh, wow. Well, some great young talent on that roster, Shaq. And if they develop properly, Ernie, this could be the team of the new millennium.
And where did Ben go to school at? Love Shack University.
LSU. Oh, I get it. Love Shack, I get it.
Love Shack.
Kevin Harlan, would you like to trade play?
So y'all know me, you know, like, hey, I'm Shan. You can't be talking to me like that.
What's
Hey,
up, man?
DJ,
What up,
DJ. Hey, man, you a starter?
Hey,
man.
what? You started?
Hey, man, get out of here. Just grown folks business. Hey, man, hey, yeah. Hey, man, you growing up so fast, man. Hey, pretty soon you gonna have your own rookie underneath your wing. He gonna be chirping and looking for worms, probably crying like you.
Oh, crying like you. Oh, okay, you got jokes.
Yeah, man, you know you was crying. Hey, but listen, man, don't make the same mistake as me out there, all right? When I first got out there, I just went out and started.
Yeah, you just shot everything that came your way. Look, I saw the tapes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
DJ, how you feeling? I feel great, coach.
What about me, coach? You didn't
How
ask
you
me
doing?
how I was feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shimmy. How you feeling
All right,
today?
well, since you asking me, look, I was over here telling Will, you just gotta let the game flow like water, you know? Don't get out there trying to do too much, try to create your own offense. It ain't gonna work out.
That's very sage advice, DJ. Let me tell you, Shemmy's only telling you that so that he can get more shots.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. Y'all got me stereotyped. No way.
No, but in all honesty, you gotta have a million people trying to give you advice today, DJ. Just play your game, all right? Play the way they got you here. You'll be fine.
I got it.
I know he is. Hey, you. I saw a mess in the men's bathroom. Follow me.
So is that really how I sound?
When it's start, Shan, when you gonna let me play?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of sound like,
Why is my rookie so much better than me?
Better than me?
Yeah. You'll never be better than me, brother.
we'll see.
Hey, yo, C-Money.
Help you find something?
I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? I've never been behind the scenes before on this NBA thing. I was on the floor, yo.
It's not bad, right?
Not bad at all, yo. I'm gonna be there one day, you know what I'm saying? With the lights on me, everybody chanting my name like B, fresh, B, fresh. C-Money, you gotta get the elbows out, my
I'm
G.
working on those
elbows.
elbows.
And the boot,
Yeah.
the boot, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm looking for DJ. You've got his phone.
He's probably...
Oh, DJ, what's up? Your phone, Playboy?
What's up?
Can I help you? Excuse me, this is a restricted area.
Yo, before you get all super aggressive in my face, I'm B Fresh, aka DJ's right-hand woman, aka your mama's best friend, your daddy's worst nightmare. You probably heard of me.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me what you're doing right here. Where is Mr. Thompson?
Hey, Hannah, it's all good. Just be fresh. Just brought me my phone. It's all good.
See?
HR, hold on to this while I do my warm-up.
Yeah, Charlie's gonna hold on to that, and then he's gonna escort Miss Fresh right to the exit.
Especially pointing fingers. I think she has a crush on me.
Hey, look. It's all good.
C-Money, let's go.
Does he know her?
Yeah, he's in our improv group. Fresh lettuce.
The Trailblazers are out of Portland and into an interconference game.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Philadelphia. A great start to the season for them, notching 3 wins to tip it off.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
No doubt about that. It hasn't taken them any time to announce.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, guys, one more milestone for what has become one of the best stories in the NBA. After going undrafted and fighting onto the roster, DJ has played his way into a starting role. Now, the rumors of Coach making a change have been floating around, but tonight he decided to shake things up. He said we'll see how long it lasts, but as of tonight, he's going forward with DJ in the starting lineup. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just another big game and moment for DJ, who you can't help but cheer for. And for the Blazers, tremendous scoring talent in their backcourt. How did they turn the corner in the West Break?
Clearly, it's going to be with their defense. I think that's where they've had their struggles. They're going to have to get better at the point of attack there and protecting the rim. I think some of it has to do with the lack of discipline, but also you could factor that into being just an inexperienced young group that's still kind of getting their feet wet.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. Aminu and Nurkic up front, and it's Turner in at the 3. Shot clock at 5, and Lillard kicks to Aminu. Yep, that one goes. Aminu's got the first points of the night for Portland.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strike.
There's the screen. Here's Embiid, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, Portland the foul. And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. They came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
Yep, that one goes.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Embiid, the screen. The great one. A putback.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love the quick decision-making from Turner there. Deadly at sinking the catch-and-shoot jumper.
The great one passes to Embiid. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Over Embiid. Nurkic can't hit. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Simmons. Here's the great one. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Simmons.
So what an incredible effort from Simmons, using his length so well when he's hitting the boards.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 5 points so far.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
That one drops for him.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Portland leading. Lillard with it. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
McCollum, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. McConnell passes to Simmons. Covington kicks to McConnell. Here's Embiid. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Feeds it to Aminu. Nurkic against Embiid. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
McConnell passes to Simmons. Embiid with the screen on Nurkic. Simmons dishes to Embiid. It's stolen by Aminu. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, defenses gear up to stop McCollum from the three-point line, but he can get around you into mid-range and settle in from there.
Embiid the screen. To the left wing. McConnell kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Covington's shot is off.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Portland leading by 4. Lillard the pass to Turner. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. Shoots over Covington. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Turner's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Out left to the wing. Here's the great one. And the 3 off target.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Turner kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Over Simmons. The rebound by the great one.
Well, we've seen the change in the starting lineup, and I'll be the first to say that I like the move of injecting DJ into that group. He's earned it with his play, and the team just looks much deadlier when he's on the floor.
Here's Simmons. Simmons shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Over in the corner, Turner. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue to play. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And over the past decade, we've seen the creation of several super teams. How hard is it to manage the various egos and make sure the touches are the same, or at least they understand why the touches are being doled out the way they are?
I think the teams that have great management and great coaches that are in touch with these guys, Kevin, understand what type of player are you getting, doing your homework and understanding, are these guys in a situation in their careers where they're still needing to prove something, or are they ready to get down to the business of winning? If it's about winning, that ego goes out the door.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Embiid, the screen. And here's Covington from the arc. Good on the triple. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Here's Lillard. Count it from 12. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, the versatility of Lillard there, you try to cut him off on the driving lane, and he'll bury you from mid-range.
Oh, yikes! Wow. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard dishes to Turner. Aminu, no one around him, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense, because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it.
McConnell kicks to Covington. He feeds it to Simmons. Over Lillard, and that one's good. Simmons. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Dishes it to Nurkic. It's over Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Well, this is a fresh start for the big guy, Jusuf Nurkic, here in Portland.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fultz is out there with the great one. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Covington in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Connaughton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Turner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Nurkic, the 16th pick in the 2014 draft. Denver had a logjam at that center position once Jokic emerged as their star player.
Got to give Neil O'Shea some credit, recognizing that in Denver, between Nurkic and Jokic, they could get one of those big guys, and because of their logjam, O'Shea was able to pluck away Nurkic, who was unhappy with his playing time. Portland could make a nice home for him.
That free throw good from Holmes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for Fultz. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers leading by 13. He kicks it to Napier. Back to Lillard. Lets a floater go. The shot will not fall. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Holmes, that's a screen. The great one passes to Embiid. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for Lillard.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
McConnell kicks to Holmes. Holmes, that's a screen.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4, and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender, and I want the league to recognize that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. The pass to the great one. Kicks it to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Portland leading by 12. Here is Lillard. 8 points for him. They set the pick. There's the feed to Leonard. Back to Lillard. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Covington. Turner with the steal.
Yeah, I passed over Simmons to Covington.
The 9-foot shot. Turner missing again. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances on the free throw line here. And you know, Brent, we know top-level coaching is an all-in affair. Strategy, motivation, working the officials. But who are some of the most complete coaches in the league right now?
Well, at the top of the list is Greg Popovich and what he does. There's no doubt that the way that he has his team prepared on a nightly basis, carrying out the game plan, the way he works the sidelines, as you mentioned, Kevin, Greg Popovich is the cream of the crop when it comes to NBA coaches.
And look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the 76ers.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
And the basket is good. Simmons got 7 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lillard dishes to Turner. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Evan Turner, Brent, signed that big deal in the summer of 2016, that 4-year, $70 million deal with Portland. Do you think they're getting their money's worth?
I think the idea is to have a secondary ball handler out there, a guy that they can post up a little bit and still make plays. So the adjustment, not just Evan Turner in the new system, the guys that he plays with have to adjust also to his skill set. We'll see as the years go on how much Evan Turner helps improve what Portland's trying to do offensively.
Brent, take a look at Nurkic, young and full of potential. He's still learning how to make the most of his abilities.
Yeah, the Bosnian Bear, Nurkic, had some tough times in Denver as Jokic started to emerge. And there was talk about him sulking and pouting just a little bit, still a young player. But the opportunity now in Portland with established stars in Lillard and a rising one in McCollum could be exactly the type of recipe for success that he was looking for.
Nurkic, a screen on Covington. Screen by Nurkic. Portland again missing. The 76ers trailed by 14. McConnell passes to the great one. Lillard comes with the double team. The great one. It doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Fades and shoots. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. The Great One's got 10 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Lillard kicks to Napier. Turner with the screen. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the great one. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
The 76ers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from the great one. And Terry Stotts now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. Talk about the job, Brent, he's done with the Blazers.
Well, again, Kevin, his connection to Damian Lillard as the player that they thought was going to carry the franchise forward, especially after the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge. I think that's one of the key components of the Blazers and where they want to go. I think Terry can share the vision of the front office and the vision for any given team with Damian Lillard. And then he goes out there and tries to carry out some of the things that he hears from him.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Turner. Takes the turnaround J. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Turner's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you know, when everyone's working together, taking care of their roles, it just makes the game easier.
Well, they not only had the right strategy, but they were very exact in their execution. And when the coaches call in the right plays, everything just looks seamless.
Collins checked in for Portland. Collins comes in for Shabazz Napier.
Who runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the bucket.
Crazy finish. McCollum kicks to Collins. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Collins has got 5 points so far.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Here's the great one. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Turner kicks to Lillard. Back to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. The 76ers trail by 15 to the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lillard outside. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Embiid. Redick comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Fulton for T.J. McConnell. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Portland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Fultz the pass to the great one. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ilyasova's got his first points in this one. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Collins dishes to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Simmons kicks to Fultz. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Portland called for the foul.
And the one thing that you gotta love about Markelle Fultz is his versatility. I mean, he's got the size, the passing and scoring ability to succeed at either guard position. He's almost Westbrookish.
Sharge checked in for the 76ers. And Lillard kicks to Connaughton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fultz the pass to the great one. Shot from 12. Intercepted. Redick against McCollum. There's the dish to Lillard. Here's Connaughton. 8 points for him. Misses from short range. And you ask the scouts about Fultz. He has the complete game.
You know, Kevin, he checks all the boxes. Athleticism, the size to play above the rim. And above all, I think the feel for the game is quite apparent when you watch him play.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Screen by Nurkic. 2 on the clock. That one doesn't go.
Wonderful defense, staying active around.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, I think big guys like to affect shots, but big guys love to send shots into the 3rd row. That's an intimidating factor.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum, the star-studded backcourt. Collins and Nurkic up front together, and it's Turner in at the 3. Here's Lillard, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary content.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And when you look at Damian Lillard, Brent, a tremendous player, but a hungry player. In your opinion, what's the next step for his development?
I think the questions will remain and persist about what it is that Damian Lillard can give you defensively to stay consistent and be disruptive as a point guard is the next step for Lillard. We know he's one of the best scorers in the league, but can he bring it on the other end?
It's deflected. Here's the great one. Stolen by McCollum. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, you've certainly been in the public eye for a while as a player, as a broadcaster, an actor in the Jerry Maguire movie. Is there anything else?
So kind of you, Kevin, to bring that up.
I'm just reading the list here, Brent. Is there anything else on camera that you'd really like to do?
I was in a Coolio video. I don't know if you knew that, Kevin. Coolio made a music video, and I was asked to come down to the studio with the late Malik Sealy, and him and I actually were in the video for the movie's primetime song.
No kidding.
Yes.
How about that? How fun.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
Big difference between aggressiveness and awareness. No way he's getting that rebound right there.
And McConnell gets it to go. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Here's Aminu. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 20. The great one passes to Simmons. Good. Simmons got 9.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
Feeds it to Aminu. Screen by Nurkic. There's the pick. Pass to Lillard. Dishes it to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Aminu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about Aminu showing some touch from the mid-range? The D has to D him up a little bit better.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by McCollum. Embiid. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Ben Simmons is second. The Trailblazers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That's what we saw with Evan Turner before he joined this ball club, was the ability to play multiple positions, and he's so versatile. He can do a little bit of everything, run the team through him, and also be an off-the-ball scorer.
And how about the numbers here for Embiid? He's averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
And the pass to the great one. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 17.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Screen by Nurkic. Shot from free throw range. They grab their own miss.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Back to Covington. It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard dishes to Turner. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Offensive rebound, but they get it back. He feeds it to Lillard. McCollum up top. And Aminu kicks to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. Portland again missing. The 76ers trail by 19. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes, and he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Napier's checked in. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Now Aminu. 8 points for him. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Connaughton. The second effort. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, nice hustle from Nurkic to come up with the board and the bucket.
Passes to the great one. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Yep, it counts.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. He kicks to Napier. Aminu with it. Nurkic setting the pick for Aminu. In the corner, Napier with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aminu over Ilyasova. Here's Nurkic. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Over to the wing. No one near fault as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. McCollum outside. Kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Napier. He's got 7. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
To the right side. Pass to the great one. Back to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Fultz dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And so it's Damian Lillard making... And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, good rhythm to the game.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy territory.
The way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Crazy how fast they turn on you, huh? That's how it goes, Jug.
Hey, man, they gonna love us again. We just got to get that W next time.
They better. I can't take this anymore.
Hold up. No, Hannah doesn't want you in there after games.
I know. I was just trying to cheer up DJ about that loss.
And by cheer me up, he means bring me down even more, boo. Okay, well, then you can go, Jug. I know you tried.
Right. Sorry, DJ. I better get back to the cleanup crew.
Dude. He's a good kid. He wears his heart on his. Yeah, I can't even fault him, man. I know he cares. You know, you a wise man, DJ. Thanks. DJ's son. And you played a great game. Keep your head up.
Scusi, quanto state? Ho il permesso di soggiorno. Sono nuovo da queste parti. Parto ma non so se torno. Non stare sveglio ad aspettarmi. Questo è l'anno dei miracoli. Crack si mangia coi tentacoli. Muore e perde in guerra, Maradona al Napoli. Io sempre col pallone in mano, 7 su 7.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. There is some significance to this game for them because victory here means they will officially have the third best record in the league. In a league of giants, The NBA community loves to cheer for the little guy. One of the best ever players under 6 feet tall got to be Isaiah Thomas. Guys, just how is he able to dominate when he's listed at, what, 5'9"?
Yeah, I mean, his domination comes from his speed and quickness. And actually, it's an advantage. He uses his lack of size as an advantage because he sees avenues and lanes that typically taller players can't see. Great outside shot, what makes you cover him. This guy has a total package.
A short guy sees lanes that taller players can't see.
No question.
Anyway, plays with zero fear in this game. Reminds me of a little bit of Allen Iverson.
So Isaiah Thomas...
Hey, DJ, man, I've been thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Hey, no, for real. It's as simple as this. Pizza is every kid's favorite food.
Okay.
Alvin is everyone's favorite chipmunk. And we are the favorites to win the title this season, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
just trying not to jinx anything, that's all.
Hey, you know, he's right about that, though.
Jinx? What is this, like 5th grade?
Yeah, man, what you think? Dave doesn't know Alvin is the best chipmunk? You
Bruh.
think he worried about jinxing him? Nope. He knows Alvin's coming correct.
What is it with you and Alvin and the chipmunks, man?
What, man? They're adorable.
The little ones. The little one, you don't even know.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And David Aldridge will be on our sideline tonight reporting. You look at the Lakers. They're pretty rattled right now after a road trip in which they did not win a game. Now they hope to get back on track here at home.
It's always fun at home, Kev. I mean, home sweet home is what I like to call it. But you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house tonight. And just because they are at home doesn't mean a win is going to be automatic. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Korver and LeBron are the wings. Kevin Love out there with A-Train. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Now here's Ingram. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Doris, the teams that are postseason locks, they have to choose whether to rest starters or play those starters to maintain their momentum. Is momentum something, as a former player, that you can turn on and off?
You know what, Kevin? I think this is a fine balancing act for both the coaches and the players. If your playoff position is secured and you have an opportunity to try to find some rest creatively without sacrificing, obviously, the momentum you've built up over the 82 games, It's important that you take it, but how you choose to do that is important. Do you give a game off, or do you perhaps reduce minutes over the course of a game? Individual organizational decisions typically, and a lot of it has to do with the personnel. How experienced are they as NBA players? That has to be part of the equation.
A lot to balance for sure.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Thomas kicks to Fry. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Just an example of Fry working down low for buckets. Just superb body control when he has the ball in the low post.
And again, the basket is good from A-Train. A-Train's got his second bucket of the night.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Ball with a wide open look. And Fry kicks to Thomas. That one falls.
Well, you have to stay attached to Isaiah Thomas because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
LeBron passes to Love. LeBron with it. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Drills it from outside.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Zubac kicks to Fry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Love outside. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
Clock at 4. A 17-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on that.
And they take the lead.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself. Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great. I mean, he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. James kicks to Love. Back to James. Love with the screen for LeBron. An easy layup after coming off the pick. LeBron's got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ingram. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ball. Love grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. James.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's Thomas, who's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Hill dishes to James. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Dishes it to Thomas. The 3, And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Thomas.
Well, this is where Isaiah Thomas's ability to pick apart the defense. The man is the maestro at finding his teammates.
And that one is hammered home.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? Here's Fry. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's a screen. And here is Thomas. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Now LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Korver passes to A-Train. Shoots the three. And another three for Cleveland. Lakers trail by 5. Thomas kicks to Fry. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ingram's got his first 2 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Back to LeBron. A shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Look, Greg, they simply didn't bring it. And that's one of those losses that you just have to throw away and forget about.
6 to shoot. Ball kicks to Thomas with his first shot attempt.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now we'll go to David Olden. Had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. And if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. Listen, Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
And one of the focuses for Cavs coach Tyronn Lue has been looking to integrate Kevin Love more consistently into their offense.
Right, because Kevin Love showed in Minnesota he could be a go-to scorer. In Cleveland, he's had to figure out how to be effective as the third option.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ennis passes to Kuzma. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Lopez a screen. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night. Cleveland leading by 5. And dishes to Nance. Nance sends a screen for Clarkson. Pass to A-Train. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look drains the three-pointer.
And KCP's quickness makes him tough to track coming off those screens.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. Nance passes to A-Train. Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Ennis kicks to Randall. Back to Ennis. Pass to Kuzma. There's the pick. Off the screen. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wells. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
The pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Randall. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. Pass to A-Train.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Ennis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. They set the pick. Passes to Kuzma. Fires it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the pass to A-Train. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or Bill Russell?
I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Ennis dishes to Randall. Ennis with the ball. Picked by Randall. Over and hands. Again, the Lakers. Cavaliers leading. Pass to A-Train. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. LA has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. 46 seconds left in the first. There's a screen. Lopez a screen. Here's Caldwell Pope, the offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Here's A-Train. Lopez covering.
Boom! That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Ennis, guarded by Green. Picked by Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Lopez has mastered the art of the pump fake. He gets the defense lifted. Terrific patience.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
That's good from Brook Lopez. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Cleveland leading by 3. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Hill is out there with Wells, and it's A-Train in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now the race for Rookie of the Year, and a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. You take a look at the A-Train all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him, Greg. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And it's Ingram missing. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. LeBron passes to A-Train. Out to the right wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Thomas kicks to Ingram. Here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Back to Ingram. Over Wells. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ingram.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
It's a pick by Love. Hill kicks to Wells. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the feed the ball. There's the pick. It's Thomas outside. It's rebounded by A-Train. Cleveland leading by 4. And here is Wells. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. They double him with James. Here's Zubac. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
James left side. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
And Doris, we've seen the offensive game of LeBron James evolve over the years, adding a post game, improving his three-pointer.
Well, I think, Kevin, like all the greats, the work habits and willingness to add dimensions to his game have always been there. We understand passing and playmaking have been the constants of his career, but now he understands he's got to vary the way his points and his productivity come.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 26 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Love with the buckets.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wasted no time on that one. Ball's got 13 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Hill with it. Now Thomas defending. Hill drives in. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, he is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Now Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Back to Thomas. Over Hill. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
James, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Boy, when James is operating on the block like there, it's a thing of beauty. How far has his interior game come since he entered the league?
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. It's back to Hill. Wells with it. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. This one for 3. Kept alive. The kick out to Hill. LeBron outside. Wells in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now your scoring has been big in the first half, but also rebounding has been huge. What's allowed you to have such an impact?
Yeah, I think everyone on the...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. A-Train has been sensational.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense in a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The shot's good from A-Train.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
When you look at the Cavs bench, you certainly see a lot of veterans over there. LeBron wants teammates he can trust in the heat of the playoffs.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
They get it back. Kicks it out to LeBron. Thomas against Hill. There's the screen. Tries again. Love dishes to Hill. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. And LeBron trying to make the most of his championship window, Doris. But does the age of the Cavalier role players shorten that window, do you think?
Well, I think it's a great question. And you could look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs, and they put among their reserves young developing players, and that helps to extend their run. With the Cavs, it seems to be more of a now or never approach.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. In the corner, it's Ingram. Outside Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Korver attacking, and the shot is good. Korver's got 8 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Zubac the pass to Thomas. Got a piece of it.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Korver kicks to Hill. That's a pick by Love. Now the dish to Korver. James with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's A-Train. And it's good off the back rim and in. A-Train's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Scooped up. Lopez misses the layup.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ennis kicks to Fry. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Lopez outside for Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Nance, right side. Here's A-Train. Lopez covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Doris, back in college, you were named to the All-Big East team. What an honor. You've been a broadcaster for Big East games in college basketball. Any players from that conference who would say, in your opinion, are better pros than they were in college?
Well, I think Josh Hart from Villanova would be a player that I'm curious to see what level of effect he has at the NBA level. He's not a guy who's going to blow you away with his athleticism, but all he did at Villanova was win. He's got 1 national championship to his credit. He was an effective two-way player in the Big East. Does he translate to the pros? I can't wait to see.
And Doris, multiple years at the college game, too.
Kevin, I think that perception is changing. There was a time where if you were a 4-year college player, you were frowned upon in the NBA. I think because of the age and experience, GMs and coaches are now looking at those guys who spend multiple years in college in a vastly different and much more positive light.
Very interesting thought. Caldwell Pope against Corver, looking to end the run, and again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth. And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. The shot's good from A-Train. A-Train's got 33.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Randall's checked in for Channing Frye. And Cleveland also making a change. Green's checked in. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Clarkson passes to A-Train.
Green.
And he dunks it down.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's one trend we've seen in the league, and emphasis on getting back defensively rather than pounding the offensive glass. I think of San Antonio a little bit when I think about that. Why is that, you think?
You know, I don't know if this is something cyclical and we'll eventually see teams emphasize getting to the offensive glass as a means to help them win. But one of the most dangerous aspects of the NBA right now is transition 3 opportunities. We're not even seeing teams get back to the hoop and build their defense out. At this point, they're sprinting to the three-point line and then building back toward the hoop. So a drastic difference. We'll see if it changes at any point.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Clarkson passes to A-Train, out to Nance. And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lopez outside. Hands it from downtown. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Clarkson dishes to Green. Passes it to A-Train. And he jams it with authority.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Ball. Picked by Randall. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Clarkson. Lopez right side. And it's Lopez again missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Shot, gentlemen. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wells is checked in. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Caldwell Pope passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Contavious Caldwell Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
Green, the screen. Clarkson passes to A-Train. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Ball. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
The pass to A-Train. Here's Wells. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Timeout.
Wells has got 8. Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
Ball kicks to Lopez. He feeds it to Randall to the left side wing. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
A-Train, the pass to Nance. Now here's Wells. Tight defense on him, and he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Here's Ball. 18 points for him. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope dishes to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Wells wide open. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 19. 1:51 left to play here in the third. And it's Ball in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Cleveland.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Lopez. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And both free throws good for Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's Randall. And no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers. Some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
George Hill's checked in for Wells. Both free throws good from A-Train. Here's Thomas. 13 points in the game.
Come in the paint.
1:09 left to play in the third. Nice D from A-Train.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Hill passes to A-Train. He kicks it to James, using his post move to get the 2 points. James has got 19 points.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
41 seconds left in the third. Clarkson kicks to Green. He's looking for James and finds him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's a good screen. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Ball. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Ingram with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And there's the call on A-Train. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so it's Cleveland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Both teams will make substitutions. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Kyle Korver. Smith is out there with Clarkson. Then there's A-Train, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ingram, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Brandon Ingram, the 2nd overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft. And he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
They get the rebound. Thompson Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Thomas down low. He's covered by Clarkson. Count it. And that's now 18 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Dang with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thomas, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to A-Train. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. A-Train's got 46 points.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Thomas. From deep. They get it again. There's the pick. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. And All-Star Week, a fan favorite certainly, Doris. We all love it as broadcasters, as fans. But are there any changes you'd like to make in any event or the weekend overall?
Well, I think one thing that would be fascinating to me is to see the best players, for instance, the Klay Thompsons, the Steph Currys, those people, the best shooters in the league, participate in that particular three-point contest. Think back to Larry Bird when he walked in the locker room and said, "Who's coming in second tonight?" Like, those are great. We can't get enough of our stars. I'd like to see the stars have to participate in at least one event, Kev.
Good thoughts. Thomas passes to Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Thomas kicks to Fry. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Thompson. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Dang with the screen for Thomas. Caldwell Pope kicks to Fry. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Clarkson with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Here's A-Train. Uses the glass to finish the layup. A-Train's got 48.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And here is Ingram. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Ingram. Over Smith. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Here's A-Train. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Doris, wearable body tracking, such as sensors the teams use to determine stress load on players' bodies, how much they run during a game, during a practice, how fast they're going. Are we taking this thing too far?
You know, it's an excellent question. Listen, technology is increasing to the point where these teams now have a greater body of information with which to work. So I think just like we see in other areas of the game, analytics relative to team success, what's a good shot, what's a bad shot, the more information, the better. I think it comes down to an organizational decision. How much stress will we put on the information given by these particular body tracking monitors? I think it's got to be on a case-by-case basis. Certainly, the organizations will use it to the best of their abilities.
But if it helps the game, helps the players stay healthy, gives teams a better compass on how to use the players, I'm all for it.
Me too, Kev. Me too.
Ennis dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lopez a screen. Fry passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Fry. There's a screen. Caldwell Pope left side. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's A-Train, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's called on Channing Frye. The first free throw is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Double team on Dang. Back to Ennis, trying his luck deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Hill kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope against Smith. Feeds to Hill. Here's Wells. The good-looking shot from the wing. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev. He says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career. Never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
Lopez a screen. Bang for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes to A-Train. Shortening the preseason, adding a week to the regular season to avoid some back-to-back stores. How much is that going to help the players, you think, stay healthy?
You know, this is a fascinating development in one of the areas where the NBA was so proactive in long-term health and well-being of their players. Kevin, I'm anxious to see. Everybody was frustrated by the number of preseason games. They didn't matter. And so I think by taking some of those games that have zero impact on the season, zero impact on how you evaluate and put your team together, is going to be critical to avoiding back-to-backs and the dreaded 4 games in 5 nights. I'm so excited to see how this plays out.
Doris, we're going to get a better product in the regular season. We're going to see players fresher, less injured. I mean, it's a win-win.
Agreed.
Here's the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 19-7 run. A-Train, the pass to Hill. Out to the wing. Here's A-Train. Lopez covered.
Oh, please.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now Ennis kicks to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for A-Train.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hill kicks to Wells. And there's the pass to A-Train. Doris, the league would prefer that players stay in college a minimum of 2 years before entering the draft. Others have countered with straight out of high school. And that approach Which way do you lean?
I would say I would lean to allow these young men, if they're prepared and have the talent and ability to go straight from high school to the league, they should have that opportunity. We don't put restrictions on any other field of endeavor. If you're a great musician, you can go to New York City and make a living in an orchestra on Broadway. To me, if you're capable, you should be allowed the opportunity. This is America. We are a land of opportunity.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot falls short this time.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Ennis with the ball. Working on Smith. Dang dishes to Ennis. And Brooke Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Ennis.
Brooke Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Here's A-Train. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
That free throw good from A-Train. So he gets them both. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. This was a big win for you, and with the playoff berth now guaranteed, you can start getting ready for the postseason. How excited are you for the playoffs?
Let me tell you something. It's about time. All right, I was getting bored with the regular season, and I've been ready for the playoffs to get going for about a month now. You know, I don't think we have anything left to prove, so we might as well just start our march to glory because, you know, this year is our year. You can quote me on that, DA.
Consider yourself quoted. Congrats, guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
What's up, Sammy?
What's up?
Hey, you were money tonight, bro.
Thanks, man.
DJ
Hey,
Money.
don't even say it.
What? Just hold on to it, brother. DJ Money.
DJ, you're up.
All right, let's do this.
DJ, who was the guy you patterned your game after?
Great question, man. I'm a student of the game. I don't really just look at one guy. So I look at LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Steve Nash. I mean, even outside of basketball, I'll look at dudes like Floyd Mayweather for boxing. I mean, Roger Federer. His sense of balance is crazy, man. You know, I'm always doing things that'll just give me an edge.
DJ, what would it mean to you if you won Rookie of the Year?
It would mean recognition for all the work I've been putting in. I mean, look, it's a really solid draft class. But I'm the best in the class, and I wasn't even drafted. That's the crazy part. And that's just facts. You can print that.
Good work today, DJ.
Thanks, Anna.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, Spin.
Mr. DJ, I've been running the numbers and I have a really
don't
good
say
feeling.
it, man.
But with the remaining
No,
schedule...
do not jinx us, all right?
But with
Hey,
it's
I'm
a
not
no-brainer. We're making the playoffs.